Welcome to an unforgettable journey through the heart of Africa, where ancient traditions, stunning landscapes, and vibrant cultures await. Join us as we explore the wonders of Ethiopia, from its iconic landmarks to its hidden gems, and discover why this extraordinary country is a must-visit destination for travelers around the world. Get ready to be inspired, amazed, and enchanted by the beauty and diversity of Ethiopia, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video. Embark on a journey to Ethiopia's most iconic destinations, where ancient history meets stunning natural beauty. From the bustling streets of Addis Ababa to the historic churches of Lalibela, these popular destinations will captivate your imagination. Addis Ababa, the bustling capital city of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa is a melting pot of cultures, with attractions such as the National Museum, Holy Trinity Cathedral, and Mercato, one of the largest open-air markets in Africa. Lalibela, known as the New Jerusalem, Lalibela is famous for its 11 rock-hewn churches, carved out of solid rock in the 12th century and designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Gondar, the Camelot of Africa, Gondar is renowned for its medieval castles and churches, including the royal enclosure, Fazil Gebi, and Debre Beren Selassie Church, adorned with vibrant frescoes. Bahir Dar, located on the shores of Lake Tana, Bahir Dar is the gateway to Ethiopia's Blue Nile Falls and is known for its picturesque lake views, monasteries on Lake Tana Islands, and vibrant local markets. Aksum, once the capital of the Aksumite Empire, Aksum is home to ancient steely fields, the ruins of Queen of Sheba's palace, and the Church of St. Mary of Zion, believed to house the Ark of the Covenant. Harar, the walled city of Harar, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its colorful markets, narrow alleyways, and unique cultural practices, including the feeding of wild hyenas. Simien Mountains National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Simien Mountains offer breathtaking landscapes with jagged peaks, deep gorges, and rare wildlife such as the Gelada baboon and Ethiopian wolf. Lake Tana, the largest lake in Ethiopia, Lake Tana is dotted with historic monasteries dating back to the 14th century, accessible by boat tours that offer glimpses into Ethiopia's religious and cultural heritage. Danakil Depression, one of the hottest and lowest places on Earth, the Danakil Depression is known for its surreal landscapes, including colorful sulfur springs, salt flats, and the lava lake of Erta Ale volcano. Omo Valley, home to diverse ethnic groups and traditional tribes, the Omo Valley offers unique cultural experiences with opportunities to visit local villages, witness traditional ceremonies, and learn about ancient customs and traditions. Uncover the hidden treasures of Ethiopia, where off-the-beaten-path adventures await. From remote mountain churches to hidden waterfalls, these gems offer a glimpse into Ethiopia's lesser-known wonders. Bale Mountains National Park, a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, Bale Mountains National Park is home to endemic species such as the Ethiopian wolf and mountain nyala, as well as stunning landscapes and Afro-alpine ecosystems. Tigray churches, hidden in the remote mountains of Tigray, these ancient churches are carved into sheer rock faces and offer glimpses into Ethiopia's rich religious history and architectural heritage. Awash National Park, located in the Great Rift Valley, Awash National Park is known for its diverse wildlife, including oryx, baboons, and over 450 species of birds, as well as the majestic Awash Falls. Sof Omar Cave, the largest cave system in Ethiopia, Sof Omar Cave is a complex labyrinth of underground passages and chambers, adorned with stalactites and stalagmites, and is considered a sacred site by local Muslims. Blue Nile Falls, also known as Tis Isat, or Smoking Water, the Blue Nile Falls is a majestic waterfall on the Blue Nile River, with a height of over 45 meters and surrounded by lush vegetation and rainbows. Discover the vibrant cultural tapestry of Ethiopia, where ancient traditions and modern influences blend seamlessly. From colorful festivals to traditional attire, Ethiopian culture is as diverse as it is fascinating. Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity. Ethiopia is one of the oldest Christian nations in the world, with a unique religious heritage that includes ancient monasteries, rock-hewn churches, and colorful religious festivals. Traditional music and dance. Ethiopian music is characterized by its distinctive rhythms and haunting melodies, with traditional instruments such as the kra, lyre, and masenko, single-stringed fiddle, while traditional dances like the eskista are performed at weddings and festivals. Coffee culture. Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee, and coffee ceremonies are an integral part of Ethiopian culture, symbolizing hospitality and socializing among friends and family. Timkat Festival. Celebrated annually in January, Timkat is the Ethiopian Orthodox Epiphany and is marked by colorful processions, traditional hymns, and the reenactment of Jesus' baptism in the Jordan River. Ethiopian cuisine. Known for its bold flavors and diverse ingredients, Ethiopian cuisine features dishes such as injera, sourdough flatbread, dorawat, spicy chicken stew, and kitfo, raw minced meat, often served with flavorful sauces and spicy condiments. Ethiopian New Year, celebrated on September 11th or 12th during leap years. According to the Ethiopian calendar, Enkutatаш marks the beginning of the new year with colorful festivities, feasting, and traditional music and dance. Mescal Festival, held annually on September 27th, Mescal commemorates the discovery of the true cross by Empress Helena in the 4th century and is celebrated with bonfires, processions, and the lighting of a large bonfire called the Demira. Ethiopian traditional attire. Ethiopian clothing varies by region and ethnic group, but traditional attire often includes the shama, a white cotton wrap worn as a shawl or scarf, and the habesha kemis, a long dress adorned with colorful embroidery. Coffee ceremony. The Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a traditional ritual that symbolizes hospitality and community, with freshly roasted coffee beans being ground, brewed, and served in 3 rounds, each with its own significance. Ethiopian literature. Ethiopia has a rich literary tradition dating back centuries, with works such as the Kibra Negast, The Glory of Kings, a religious text recounting the origins of the Solomonic dynasty, and modern authors like Maza Mengest and Dinar Mengestu gaining international acclaim for their novels. Savor the flavors of Ethiopia's culinary delights, where aromatic spices and bold flavors come together in every dish. From injera and doro wat to kitfo and shiro, Ethiopian cuisine is a feast for the senses. Injera, a staple of Ethiopian cuisine. Injera is a sourdough flatbread made from teff flour and serves as both a utensil and a dish used to scoop up flavorful stews and sauces. Doro wat, a spicy chicken stew made with berbere spice blend, onions, garlic, and ginger. Doro wat is a traditional Ethiopian dish often served during special occasions and festivals. Tibs, tender pieces of meat, such as beef, lamb, or goat, sautéed with onions, tomatoes, and spices. Tibs is a popular Ethiopian dish often served with injera or rice. Kitfo, a traditional Ethiopian dish made from raw minced beef, seasoned with spices and clarified butter. Kitfo is often served with injera and accompanied by side dishes like ayib, cottage cheese, and gomen, collard greens. Shiro, a flavorful stew made from ground chickpeas or lentils, seasoned with spices and aromatics. Shiro is a vegetarian dish commonly enjoyed with injera and other Ethiopian side dishes. Embark on adrenaline-pumping outdoor adventures in Ethiopia's diverse landscapes, from towering mountains to arid deserts. Whether trekking in the Simien Mountains or rafting on the Blue Nile, there's no shortage of thrills to be had. Trekking in the Simien Mountains. Explore rugged mountain trails and encounter rare wildlife in the UNESCO-listed Simien Mountains, home to endemic species like the gelada baboon and Ethiopian wolf. Exploring the Danakil Depression. Journey into one of the hottest and lowest places on Earth and marvel at the surreal landscapes of the Danakil Depression, including colorful sulfur springs and salt flats. Birdwatching in Bale Mountains National Park. Discover a paradise for birdwatchers in Bale Mountains National Park with over 280 bird species, including endemic species like the Abyssinian catbird and Ethiopian bush crow. Rafting on the Blue Nile River. Experience adrenaline-pumping thrills as you navigate the rapids of the Blue Nile River on a whitewater rafting adventure, surrounded by breathtaking scenery and dramatic gorges. Camel trekking in the Afar region. Embark on a camel trekking expedition through the desolate landscapes of the Afar region, home to salt caravans, ancient salt mines, and traditional Afar villages. Explore the rich biodiversity of Ethiopia's landscapes, from the highlands to the Rift Valley, and encounter unique wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. From majestic gelada baboons to elusive Ethiopian wolves, Ethiopia's wildlife will leave you in awe. Gelada baboons in the Simien Mountains. Encounter troops of gelada baboons in the Simien Mountains, known for their distinctive appearance, social behaviors, and unique grazing habits. Ethiopian wolves in the Bale Mountains. Spot the elusive Ethiopian wolf, one of the rarest canids in the world, as you explore the Afro-alpine moorlands and grasslands of Bale Mountains National Park. Bird species in the Rift Valley. Explore the diverse ecosystems of the Great Rift Valley and observe a wide variety of bird species, including flamingos, pelicans, and fish eagles in their natural habitat. Nile crocodiles in Lake Chamo. Cruise along the shores of Lake Chamo and witness Nile crocodiles basking in the sun, along with hippos, water birds, and other wildlife that call the lake home. Ethiopian Highlands ecosystem. Discover the rich biodiversity of the Ethiopian highlands, including endemic species like the Ethiopian mountain nyala, Walia ibex, and Menelix bushbuck in protected areas such as the Simien Mountains and Bale Mountains. Gelada baboons in the Simien Mountains. The Simien Mountains are home to large populations of gelada baboons, also known as bleeding heart monkeys, known for their distinctive red chests and complex social behaviors. Ethiopian Highlands ecosystem. The Ethiopian highlands are one of the most biodiverse regions in Africa, with unique ecosystems ranging from Afro-alpine moorlands and montane forests to savannas and wetlands. Prepare for your Ethiopian adventure with these essential travel tips to ensure a smooth and unforgettable journey. From health precautions to local customs, these tips will help you navigate Ethiopia with ease and confidence. Visa requirements. Check visa requirements for Ethiopia before you travel and ensure that you have the necessary documents for entry into the country. Health precautions. Take necessary health precautions before traveling to Ethiopia, including vaccinations for diseases like yellow fever, typhoid, and hepatitis A, and consider taking anti-malarial medication if visiting malarial areas. Language tips. Amharic. Learn a few basic phrases in Amharic, the official language of Ethiopia, to help you communicate with locals and navigate daily interactions. Safety advice. Exercise caution and common sense when traveling in Ethiopia, especially in urban areas where petty crime can be a concern, and be mindful of your surroundings at all times. Currency. Ethiopian birr. The official currency of Ethiopia is the Ethiopian birr, ETB. So be sure to have local currency on hand for small purchases and in areas where credit cards may not be accepted. Altitude sickness. Many parts of Ethiopia, including the highlands and mountainous regions, are situated at high altitudes, so travelers should be aware of the risk of altitude sickness and take necessary precautions such as acclimatizing gradually and staying hydrated. Local customs and etiquette. Respect local customs and traditions, such as removing your shoes before entering someone's home, using your right hand for gestures and greetings, and dressing modestly, especially in religious sites in rural areas. Delve into the fascinating world of Ethiopian Fun Facts, where ancient history and modern marvels collide. From the Ethiopian calendar to the discovery of Lucy, these facts will leave you with a newfound appreciation for this incredible country. Ethiopia follows its own calendar, which is around 7-8 years behind the Gregorian calendar used in most of the world. Ethiopia is home to the oldest human fossil ever discovered, known as Lucy or Dinkinesh, dating back over 3 million years. The Ethiopian highlands are often referred to as the roof of Africa, with towering peaks reaching heights of over 4,000 meters. Ethiopia is the only country in Africa with its own alphabet, known as Ge'ez or Ethiopic script, which has been in use for over 2,000 years. Ethiopia is one of the few countries in the world that has never been colonized, maintaining its independence throughout its long history. The Ethiopian city of Harar is considered one of the holiest cities in Islam and is home to over 80 mosques, including the famous Jami Mosque, built in the 16th century. Ethiopia is the only country in Africa with its own indigenous script, known as Ge'ez, which has been used for over 2,000 years and is still used in religious texts and manuscripts. Ethiopia is known as the Land of Origins due to its rich history and cultural heritage, as well as its status as the birthplace of coffee the Great Rift Valley, and humanity itself. Ethiopia is home to some of the world's oldest Christian churches, including the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, carved out of solid rock in the 12th century and still used for worship today. The Ethiopian wolf, also known as the simian fox, is one of the rarest canids in the world and is found only in the Ethiopian highlands, where it preys on small mammals and rodents. Thank you for joining us on this epic adventure through Ethiopia. From its ancient churches and majestic mountains to its rich cultural heritage and mouth-watering cuisine, Ethiopia truly has something for everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow adventurers. And let us know in the comments which Ethiopian destination you're most excited to explore. Until next time, happy travels!